We know that a competent pilot needs to perform well on 10 competencies like, for example, flight path management, application of procedures, situational awareness, communication, workload management, and so on. Now, the question is how to assess these competencies. What tools are available to the assessor? The short version is the 10 competencies are well defined. Each competency has several so-called observable performance indicators, and the assessor looks at how well the competency is achieved by considering how many and how often the observable indicators are shown, and finally what outcome in terms of safety and efficiency has been achieved. And all these 4 ingredients are matched in a table where you can see what is expected for each grading on a scale of 1 to 5. So let's look at an example in depth. Let's have a look at the competency situational awareness. It is defined as shown here. Perceives and comprehends all of the relevant information available and anticipates what could happen that may affect the operation. It is further broken down into 9 observable indicators like, for example, keeps track of time and fuel, identifies and assesses accurately the state of the aircraft and systems, maintains awareness of people involved and how they are affected, develops contingency plans, and some more. And now for the assessment and grading of this, should the person do these performance indicators all the time or otherwise he gets a fail? So let's get back to the table and the grading scheme and see how someone would have to perform to reach a grade 3 and therefore an adequate situational awareness. The candidate would do this by regularly demonstrating most of the observable behaviors when required, which results in a safe operation. In order to reach a 5, which is described as exemplary situational awareness, the pilot would always demonstrate all of the observable behaviors when required, and which results in enhanced safety, effectiveness, and efficiency. And similar to this, the rest of the gradings are defined. So, to summarize, 10 competencies have been defined. For each of these 10, several observable and relevant indicators are described, and an assessor will look at how many of these and how often these are shown by the candidate, and finally how this resulted in the overall quality of the competency, and finally how the outcome in terms of safety was, and he will grade each competency individually on a scale of 1 to 5. Take a moment to look at the table to see what exactly is expected for which grade.